cameras came out, and I just said, leave him some dignity, would you? Off.
It is no secret that legendary rock musician Ozzy Osbourne has been struggling with serious health issues for the past several years. Fans around the world have been following updates about the former Black Sabbath frontman, hoping for good news. However, a recent update from his wife, Sharon Osbourne, has left many heartbroken. In an interview with The Sun, Sharon revealed that Ozzy's health has taken a turn for the worse. She shared the tragic news that he can no longer walk. A progressive disease, taking its toll. Sharon explained that Ozzy's struggle is due to Parkinson's disease, a progressive neurological disorder that affects movement. This disease does not have a cure, and over time it worsens, impacting different parts of the body. Sharon revealed that for Ozzy, the disease has particularly affected his legs. Ozzy's condition has become more difficult, she said. Parkinson's is not something that can be stabilized permanently. It affects different parts of the body at different times, and unfortunately, it has really impacted his ability to walk. Ozzy himself confirmed the devastating news during an episode of Ozzy Speaks, a segment on SiriusXM's radio station, Ozzy's Boneyard. In a recent episode, he spoke about how difficult things have been for him. I made it to 2025, Ozzy said. I can't walk, but you know what? Over the holidays, I was thinking for all my complaining, I'm still alive. I may be moaning about not being able to walk, but when I look around, I see so many people who didn't even make it this far. Some of them didn't do half as much as I did, and they're gone. The start of Ozzy's health problems. Ozzy's health issues can be traced back to 2019, when he was officially diagnosed with Parkinson's disease. At first, he and his family kept the diagnosis private, but in 2020, he revealed the news to the public. His journey with Parkinson's began after he suffered a serious fall at his home. The fall was especially dangerous because it dislodged metal pins that had been placed in his neck years earlier after a 2003 ATV accident. As a result, he had to undergo surgery and endure a long and difficult recovery process. During a 2020 appearance on Good Morning America, Ozzy and Sharon sat down for an interview to discuss his diagnosis. Ozzy described the experience as terrifying and said that it had been one of the biggest challenges of his life. I had a bad fall and had to have surgery on my neck, Ozzy said. That surgery messed everything up for me. Despite the diagnosis, Sharon remained hopeful at the time. She explained that Parkinson's is not necessarily a death sentence, although it can be incredibly difficult to manage. There are so many different types of Parkinson's, she said. It's not a death sentence by any means, but it does affect different nerves in the body. One day can be good, another day can be okay, and then the next day can be really bad. A difficult few years. Unfortunately, Ozzy's condition has continued to decline. By 2024, he was already experiencing severe difficulty walking. On the Osbournes podcast, Ozzy shared that it felt as though bricks were tied to his feet whenever he tried to move. This made even the simplest tasks extremely challenging. For someone like Ozzy, who has spent his entire life performing on stage and entertaining millions of fans, losing the ability to walk has been devastating. He has always been known for his energetic stage presence and iconic performances, and this has been a painful change for both him and his devoted fans. A bittersweet final performance. Despite his worsening health, there is one last piece of exciting news for Ozzy's fans. Sharon recently announced that Ozzy will be reuniting with Black Sabbath for one final performance. The concert, which will be a one-time special event, is set to take place on July 5th, 2025, in Birmingham, England, Ozzy's hometown. This performance is particularly special because it will be the first time in 20 years that all four original members of Black Sabbath will share the stage together. However, the event is also bittersweet because it has been confirmed that this will be Ozzy's final performance ever. This show is going to be emotional for everyone, Sharon said in an interview with BBC News. Ozzy is excited to be back with his bandmates and all his friends. This means so much to him. Ozzy's love for music never fades. Even though Ozzy's health no longer allows him to move around like he used to, Sharon reassured fans that he will still give his best during the show. His voice is as strong as ever, she said. Even though he can't move like he used to, he will make up for it with his singing. He is determined to give fans an unforgettable performance. For Ozzy, this show is more than just a concert. It is his way of saying goodbye to his fans, to his career, and to the stage that he has loved for so many decades. Ozzy didn't get to say a proper goodbye to his fans before, Sharon said. He feels like there was no full stop, no real ending to his journey as a performer. This concert will be his full stop. The end of an era. The news of Ozzy's final performance is emotional for fans around the world. Over the past 5 decades, Ozzy has made an undeniable impact on the world of rock and heavy metal. From his early days with Black Sabbath to his hugely successful solo career, he has remained one of the most influential and beloved musicians in history. As fans prepare for his final show, many are reflecting on the incredible legacy that he will leave behind. Ozzy has inspired countless musicians, entertained millions of fans, and shaped the rock music industry in ways that will never be forgotten. While his health struggles have made life difficult, Ozzy's spirit and passion for music remain strong. His upcoming performance in Birmingham will not only be a farewell, but also a celebration of his incredible career. It will be a moment for fans to honor and thank the Prince of Darkness for everything he has given to music and to them. A lasting legacy. As the date of his final performance approaches, fans are sure to cherish every last moment they get with Ozzy. While his days on stage may be coming to an end, his impact will live on forever in the hearts of those who love his music. No matter what happens next, one thing is certain: Ozzy Osbourne will always be a legend.